Now from Fenway Park here in Boston, a good one on tap for you this afternoon between the American League's Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, center fielder, George Springer.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So striding in, Alex Bregman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Now a throw over, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. It's behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 count and the pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Springer on at first, nobody out. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Popped him up. Bogarts is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses low and away, ball one. Sliders in for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Count even at 2-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball, one gone. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. Verlander, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a first-round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
3-1 to Martinez. Andrew Benintendi will be next. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And that's in there for strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
First baseman, Norland.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Martinez is off of first with 2 away. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Here's Carlos Correa now.
Leading off for Houston, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And he'll step off and try and reset. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Porcello has his target, coming at him with the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel.
First baseman number 10, Julian Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next up for the Stros, Marwin Gonzalez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. No score here as we play inning number 2. Nope. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat for you, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a great inning here as he gets another. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His line against Justin Verlander, pretty average results, 4 for 15. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Behind 0-2 now. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
This is foul right side. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he is out on the tag. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gonzalez moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 1-1. High and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Into the box, Josh Reddick. Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Swung on and missed, 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. His line against Justin Verlander, he's just 2 for 9. And And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. A little bit outside. 2-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 3-1 is in there for the second strike. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Leon gets his lead at first, nobody out. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Throw won't get him. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number one. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, the runner's breaking for home, and they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Now in the box, Andrew Benintendi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He singled his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout. There's one away. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bregman makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Striding into the box, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gurriel picks it up. The tag, and they got him. Stepping up now, Ian Kinsler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Popped him up. Maldonado is under it, and that ends the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Correa, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. 1 ball, no strikes to count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Nunez. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Eduardo Nunez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Now batting, center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Bradley Jr.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Blake Swihart will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. High and deep to right center. Reddick has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called. And leading off the inning, Josh Reddick. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Missed with a slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone to lead off the inning. Settling in now, Martin Maldonado looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. This will get a strikeout. Leon recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Maldonado is retired, and there's one away.
Number 4.
Digging in once again, George Springer, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. That's wide, 2-0. Tyler Thornburg takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away.
A defensive change to the left. Now playing center field.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch of the at-bat. To third. Bregman has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The count now at 2-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors. 2. Xander Bogaerts is on deck. Hit back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. Last time through was a base hit.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Leon corrals it. The throw down to first, 1 away. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he chased it in the dirt. Leon goes to get it. And he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired. 2 down now. Standing in, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. In there, 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Riding in once again, Ian Kinsler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1. Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Oh, and he misses it. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ready once again, Sandy Leon is working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive...
A throw to the plate. Digging in for his second at-bat, Blake Swihart. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Steve Pearce will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 25, Steve Pearce.
Tony Sipp takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Comes set and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And oh, the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. Leon at second. Pierce at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. High in the air out to center field. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Evan Gattis now standing in. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First offering on its way.
Evan Gaffin.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Oh, and 2 the count to Evan Gattis. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Popped him up. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. So digging in now, Martin Maldonado. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Got him. And he goes down on strikes. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First offering on its way. And we'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. 2-0 count. The pitch. A weak chopper up the line. And that's the first out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Soft liner to the left side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Around second. He's on his way to third. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, the pitcher is there to back up, however. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sipp waits on it, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Chopper to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Count is 1-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Still 1-2. crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Rick Porcello. Strike oppose. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well. And in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Rick Porcello. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our Fenway Parkade attendance this afternoon, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for base. Now at the plate, George Springer. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Kershaw, a native Texan. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And there's the first out. Ready now, Carlos Correa. First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Correa leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, batting at an even .400. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. First and second now, one man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel.
First baseman number
He's set. Here it comes. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike. Down the third baseline. On to first, and the Astros can't. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Popped him up. Altuve is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in, Justin Turner. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Struck him out. Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Josh Reddick.
Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in, Garrett Cole, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Cole gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And a great change of pace has him off balance. A swing and a miss.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Chopped in front of home plate. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Brian Dozier now, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. His career line against Garrett Cole, just a 1 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. He's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's George Springer as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 4.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he fouls this one off. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal has it, and a good throw just beats him. Springer almost reached on the strikeout, but he couldn't quite beat the throw, and there's one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The Dozier for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve, 0 for 1 here in the early going. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. So here now is the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Clayton Kershaw.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. In now, Jock Peterson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Peterson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count this ball.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called. And stepping in is Josh Reddick as we begin the top of the 4th. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, Martin Maldonado was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Grandal gathers. And he makes the throw to first. Maldonado is retired. 2 down now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to the Astros pitcher. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he will strike him out. Stepping into the box, Justin Turner, a strikeout victim in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some.
Comes on 1-0. Sliders in for a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And with 2 strikes, he's able to get this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 strike now from Cole. Now both runners are breaking. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. So stepping in, Brian Dozier.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And now the tag, and he's out on the botched squeeze attempt. And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. The 0-2 pitch. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. There is Altuve. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Bellinger over to his right. And there's one gone. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so.
And we'll have to leave it. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First offering on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Yasiel Puig. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So coming to the plate, Clayton Kershaw. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopper foul. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's off.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
A ball and a strike now. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Now batting, Yuli Gurriel. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped him up. Grandal has a play. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And he is in there. So striding forward now, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. So striding in, Josh Reddick. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame. Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Jock Peterson.
First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing and gone right down the line the other way. Wow! Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Base is empty here with nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Justin Turner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now here it comes. skied into straightaway right. Reddick giving chase. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
There's a good knuckle curveball right there. A lot of people ask me, what's the difference between a curveball and the knuckle curve? The knuckle curveball, the finger, your pointer finger is spiked into it, and at times it can be a much tighter spin and rotation.
And we'll have to leave it there. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the seventh.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Garrett Cole. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's George Springer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Too low, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig coasts under it. And that's the third out. Stepping in, Matt Kemp. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Now the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Brian Dozier now, a hit in 2 tries so far. No balls and 1 strike. 1 strike now from Cole. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brian Dozier becomes out number 2 this inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire this. Standing in, Carlos Correa will start us off in the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Popped him up. Bellinger moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Puig is there, and he'll put it away. Into the box, Yasiel Puig. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Number 13 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13.
Full sets. Here it is on 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Jock Peterson now. He went deep last time up.
Jock Peterson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Puig takes his lead at third with 1 away. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now to the plate, Manny Machado. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Machado!
Over to first, pull, and he's back standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer is there. Let's see if they test it. And he is out at the plate, trying to extend the lead to 2. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Yuli Guzman. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He went down on strikes last time up. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. The 1-1 home. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's a real.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. And guys, a Dodger victory may not have been possible here without the start turned in by this man, Clayton Kershaw. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.